350 degrees. So bake, 350 start. Okay. I actually got this recipe from the Oxygen magazine last month. And I just kind of altered it a bit to make it my own and add in some whey protein. So we're going to first start with some almond butter. It's 1 cup of almond butter. I like to use the crunchy, or you can use smooth. Make sure, check the ingredients on it and make sure it's only almonds and that there's no added oils or anything like that. Dump that in there and scrape it out. Okay. And 3 scoops of your favorite protein, chocolate, vanilla, or peanut butter. Today I used the peanut butter, and I've already got it all measured out there. So dump that in. And then I use 6 tablespoons of pure egg whites. Just going to dump that in there. Kind of helps hold it all together. And then 8 packages of Splenda. And I just used these little packages here. And then half a teaspoon of baking soda. And a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. So put that all in a bowl together and mix it all up. It's going to be really thick paste, and that's what we want. So you can see it's getting thicker. Just going to keep mixing it. Okay, so you can see it's really thick. Okay, so scrape it off from around the edges. Form it into like a big ball inside of there, just like that. Okay, so next we're going to take our baking sheet, which you can tell mine's very well used. We're just going to take some cooking spray, some Pam, spray your whole cooking sheet while your oven's preheating. You're going to take a large spoon and just start taking spoonfuls of your batter. Probably about that big, and then scrape it onto your cooking sheet. So we got our last one here, and you want to make sure that you've left a little bit of room between each one, because they are going to puff up a little bit. So I put them out and then I flatten them out a little bit. And next I've taken some 90% cocoa, and I broke it up into little tiny squares, or little tiny chunks, and I'm just going to put 1 little chunk on the top of every cookie. Just adds a little something. The dark chocolate has a tendency, especially at 90%, to be a little bit bitter. So once they're done cooking, if you want to sprinkle a little bit of Splenda on it, you can go ahead and do that. It avoids the real sugars. Okay, just like that. Okay, so our oven's preheated to 350 degrees. So we're going to take our cookies that we set out and put them in the oven. And I put it on the middle tray for about 10 to 15 minutes. You just want to make sure that you turn your light on and watch them, because they don't take very long and you don't want to overcook them or else they'll dry out. So we'll be back in a few minutes to see what they look like. Okay, so the cookies have been in for about 10 minutes. I'm just going to open them up and check on them. I just press on them, and yeah, they're definitely done. So if you touch them and they're a little bit hard on top, you know that they're done. You also know that they're done because if you look at closely, they're starting to turn brown on the edges, and you can tell my chocolate's melted. So they're all finished. I'm just going to let them cool down, and then I'm going to dive into them. So I hope you guys enjoy the recipe, and make sure you leave me some comments and let me know how you liked it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.